All right, how's it going, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good day today. Today is Monday, and I thought we would go out for a quick ride tonight. Don't have a whole lot of time. It's getting dark. Of course, that doesn't necessarily matter, but going out tonight actually in search of hopefully a beautiful sunset. We had a really good one last night, and of course I was busy. I was away from the bike. We actually had our first Thanksgiving dinner of the week, I guess you could say. This is Thanksgiving week here, so we were at some family's house, and you know, of course it always seems to work out that way. That's when the beautiful photo ops come up, is when you're away from your camera and things like that. Man, there's a lot of trash out here. But anyway, so I'm kind of hoping for a repeat tonight. That's one thing about living in the Arizona desert, and it doesn't seem to matter what time of year it is. Man, we get some beautiful sunsets. I'd put them against anybody, any state, any country, kind of thing. You know, granted, I mean, sometimes your surroundings and that, I mean, you know, an epic sunset with an N is maybe not as cool here in the middle of the desert as it is, say, in Hawaii or something like that. But nonetheless, man, we get some good ones. So anyway, I've got the Fujifilm X100 with me again. That's what I'm going to be shooting, so I'm just going to take a little lap. Actually, I want the sun to get just a little bit lower. I don't know how well you can see it with the video, but just going to let the sun get a little bit lower, kind of see what we end up with. But regardless, hopefully we get just a nice ride, a little bit of footage, and we'll go from there. But anyway, yeah, so it's Monday. Had work today. After that, I had to come home and repair a dryer. That's always fun, but luckily now you can get rebuild kits and stuff really cheap. So it's just, you know, a quick Amazon job or whatever. But, you know, on that note, it would be nice if things just lasted longer in general. I think I've had that dryer maybe, I think it was like a year before something went out on it, and you know, it's either the heating element or the thermostat or whatnot. So I mean, again, easy fix, but come on. I remember getting, you know, 10 plus years out of appliances. Gosh, that dates me, but it's the truth. I remember getting 10 plus years out of appliances, and now you're lucky if you get a couple before, you know, something either needs to be replaced or the whole thing needs to be replaced. That's, you know, if you can even work on it yourself, because half of the stuff you can't even work on, or it's all digital or computerized or what have you. But anyway, old man rant aside, that is what I did. So now, like I said, I just wanted to get out and get a ride, and man, hopefully get a good sunset here. I'm gonna stay as much looking into this direction as I can, because that's definitely going to be the most interesting. But yeah, I don't know, it's looking like it's going to be okay. I mean, it's always decent, but I was hoping with the clouds and kind of depending on what the sky does, maybe we get a good one. But we shall see. So I did, the other day I did put a new sprocket on the bike. Just went down one tooth. It's 17 tooth stock. Went down to a 16. That seems to be kind of the most common first jump. Whoop, got some sand here. The most first common jump. Sand, by the way, with street tires is just awesome. But that's what I have on the bike until I can afford a new set of tires. But anyway, we're making it work. A little squirrely, but we'll get through it. But yeah, put the 16 tooth sprocket on there, and I think you can tell a little bit difference. It's not tremendous, but I do feel like it definitely has a little bit more grab. You know, when you hit the gas, I can actually kind of tell that I'm hitting the gas, because obviously this bike is pretty mild, but for my taste, it's fine, because again, you know, it's been a real long time since I've been riding, so I don't need anything right now that is going to get away from me. But I do feel like it gave a little bit of improvement. So where am I turning here? But yeah, went down to the 16 tooth. I think it was like $23 or something like that shipped, so definitely not bad. Super cheap mod. It took me, had my buddy with me, took us, I would say, under an hour for the actual, you know, gist of what we were doing. What are they doing over here? I don't know, but let's find out. But yeah, probably under an hour, you know, to actually get it done. And not hard at all. I'm not a mechanic. That's another reason why I bought this bike, is because supposedly you should be able to kind of YouTube your way through pretty much anything on this bike, and that's right up my alley, because I don't bring mechanical skills to the table, especially on motorcycles. So, but we got through it. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. And yeah, definitely notice a little bit of a difference at the bottom. I was matter of fact, I was just doing some practice the other day. I like to try to practice, you know, purposely kind of breaking traction on the back tire, just kind of weaving through stuff and just kind of, you know, finding where the clutch engages and stuff like that. And I did it kind of how I normally would, or I guess how I've gotten used to it. And then with that new sprocket on there, it definitely grabbed a little bit more, so kind of got a little squirrely on me. It was funny, but yeah, I like it. Definitely, this is like powder. Again, these street tires love this. They're doing some work right here on the phone lines or the power lines, so it's pretty soft right now. Definitely can't wait to get some actual dirt tires on here, or at least a more dirt biased mix. But anyway, yeah, I'm liking it. So moving on, I think, you know, I'm losing light pretty fast. We're not gonna have much of a sunset. Ugh, let me get out of this powder, sorry. It's just gonna be already set, so get up the hill here. Even though you can't tell it's a hill, thanks to GoPro. But yeah, let me find a little scenic spot. See if we can't get some of that sunset magic captured with the Fujifilm X100. So I see a cactus over here. I'm gonna cut over this way. Let's see, I forget where. There's a way I can get across over here. Oh yeah, it's right here. All right. So let's see if I can position myself next to one of these cactus and get that sun in the background. And guys, don't worry, this is all public land that I'm on. I'm not on anybody's property here. I definitely try to respect that as much as I can. Let's see. I don't know. We're gonna see. This is kind of weird. It's not weird, but might be less than ideal. But oh, we're gonna play this game again. There it is. There's neutral. Okay, so oh yeah, that's way too soft. All right, let's just sink the bike into the ground. So that spot's not gonna work, at least Not right where that was. It's not terrible. It's not awesome. But it's not terrible. Let's see about that. You know, that's not bad. I got the sun right there, cactus right here, another one right here, which I don't think is gonna factor in at this point, but let's see what it ends up looking like. Put those there, not forget them like I did in my first video, which, by the way, thank you to those of you that watched the first video. Appreciate that. And you guys had some nice feedback on there, which is cool. Appreciate that also. So if you haven't seen that one, we went out to like an abandoned building and just took some photos of the bike out there. It came out pretty cool. So let's take a guess here. I brought us down to 125, still at at F11. That must have got switched. I'm gonna go F8. Back button focus. I still got the bike running because I'm not gonna be here long. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. So we need to definitely lower the shutter speed and possibly, I'm gonna go F5.6. I don't want to bump my ISO too much because I don't want too much noise. I mean, I definitely don't mind noise. I don't shy away from noise and grain. Okay, that's looking a little more balanced. I'm not crazy about the composition, but that's my fault. I didn't leave myself a lot of time. But let's see. No bad photos, right? Yeah, that's not too bad. It's definitely not going to be what I wanted it to be, because yeah, see here we don't even have the sunset at that point. That was the whole point of coming out here. But let's see. Maybe a bike dominant shot here. It's okay. I mean, all things considered, like I said, I didn't do myself any favors with the timing, and you know, it's already getting dark, so I'm kind of past. Yeah, I don't like that because it's leaning. It's kind of already past the ideal conditions anyway, but you don't know if you don't go out, right? So that's kind of what I didn't want to do, was stay home and miss an opportunity just because I thought that there might not be one. But let's this one's gonna be kind of different. Oh look, my battery's dying on my camera. Gotta love that. Well, at least I'm consistently unprepared, right? Let's see. Square cactus in the background maybe. But again, I'm losing the whole sunset. Yeah, we're gonna see. You know what? I'm gonna move it a sec. Set the camera down. I'm gonna move the bike because the tire's right in front of a bush. That's definitely throwing me off. The heck with the cactus. Let's see if that looks any better. I mean, it's just going to be a plain shot of the bike. Nothing special, but not every shot has to be epic. We got to remind ourselves of that. Sometimes the quest for the perfect shot just leaves us more frustrated than anything, when really you should just be happy that you got out that night. You know, you got out for a ride, you're taking pictures, which is what you like to do, so why nitpick it? But that's what we do. Trying to get better at that. Just enjoying the moment rather than, I don't know, trying to make things too perfect, I guess. We'll see. It's a lot of contrast. Maybe I go further out. Why am I so close to the bike? Let's try further out. Why not? What's it gonna hurt? Nothing at this point, right? I've all but I've all but said it's lousy anyway. Jeez. What's it gonna hurt to come out a little bit? Yeah. Well, I don't know. The pictures, we'll try to make some lemonade, but I think we got some lemons. But that's just how it goes sometimes. Where am I at? Oh, I'm still up here. Isn't that funny? You can get turned around in your own surroundings even. Just different looks, different time of day. Let's just cruise down here. There's a couple little washes to go through. Nothing big, nothing major. Ooh, again, enough powder to keep you nervous though. Eventually I'll get to a point where I just power through that stuff. Well, and when I also have the right tires, I feel like that'll definitely make a difference. Even though I'm not a seasoned rider, I don't feel like you have to be to understand the importance of proper tires. So just hang in there with me, bear with me. I know I'm going snail speed compared to some of you guys, but I'm out here. So whenever I go out, I always think about like what used to be out here. A lot of times you'll find old foundations, you know, to where there might have been buildings. Well, obviously a foundation is for building, stuff like that, but like even here, just deposits of, there's so much like tin cans and bottles and all that, just all spread out. Not necessarily like very specifically glass and cans, which is kind of weird. Broken up blocks, you know, and it just makes you wonder like what was here, or why the concentration of that kind of stuff. You know, did people just come out here and party? I mean, obviously that's absolutely a possibility. See, now the sky's looking good. The sun is down, but yeah, that's a beautiful sky. But I'm in some sand, so I need to look at that, not the sky. Oh, that wasn't too bad. But yeah, it always makes you wonder, you know, kind of what happened out here, or not what happened, but who's been out here and how long ago. I mean, some of those bottles are old bottles. It's too bad all of them are broken. If somebody was a bottle person, I know that's a thing, they'd probably really have some fun with some of those, because definitely vintage. So I've had this for, I don't know, not too long actually. I'm just over like 100, just about 120 miles. But I'm enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun on it. I think it's going to be really good for what I need it for. Again, feeling out that new sprocket. What else do I have coming up? I'm going to be putting some bags on it, just some soft panties. I'm going to go nuts on Rocky Mountain basically, and kind of recreate their little adventure build that they did. Man, let's ride down this way again. I know I've already been down here, but just look at that. Look at that sky, guys. This is honestly what I was looking for. So who knows? Well, say who knows, maybe we have another photo op. But gosh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. And that's what it's all about. You just can't, man, you can't replicate these views and these colors. Just gorgeous. That's one thing I love about living in the desert. I will say, we pay a steep price in the summertime for sure, because it gets so darn hot. But and we get good sunsets all year round. That's got nothing to do with the time of year. But another sand wash. Oop. All right, slow down too much. There's some quail. Watch out, baby quail. I won't kill you, I promise. If anything, it's gonna be me. Oh, there we go. But yeah, you got baby quail. I'm sure there's coyotes out here already, and just a beautiful, beautiful sky. I'm kind of trying to tilt my helmet up, hoping I'm not making that too extreme. But man, look at that sky. Whew. Okay. So, that being said, I think it's time for another photo op. The sun is gone, but the color is here. So let me get back here, focus on what I'm doing. I'm way too focused on talking to the camera. I'm kind of not observing my conditions here. So let's get back away from these people's property. Again, I'm not on it, I'm outside of their fence, but you know, you don't ever want to give people reason to look into what you're doing or make them suspicious of what you're doing, stuff like that. Oh, you can see like the sand is just turning pink. Oh man, I'm sure that rear view mirrors. Rear view. Get through the sand again. I'm sure that rear view is just great. There we go. Okay. That'd be kind of a cool shot, right? Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful sunset. Oh man, I can't wait for some proper tires. All right, let's go find a shot. It might be kind of cool by this piece of equipment over here. I don't know, let's see. I can't waste too much time looking though, because oh my gosh, whoa, look at that. Whew. Holy cow, oh my gosh. That is beautiful. Oh man, I don't know how well you can see that. Oh, absolutely beautiful. You know what, let's try to make it work right here, because that is just gorgeous. Let's see what we can do. Oh my gosh. Losing light fast though. Might have to roll the dice on this one and even default to cell phone picture, which is fine, nothing wrong with that, but I'm a purist. I like to shoot on a camera. Roadside view. Well, you can barely see the bike. Yeah, that's just gonna be distracting. I shouldn't have picked that shot. But what about this? Get low, kind of look through the bike here. That could be really good. I don't need the whole bike. That could be cool. I'm liking that. Getting warmer now. These may be the shots. Oh yeah, just that through the bars, kinda. Whoop. Get that a little more straight. Let's see. A little more to the side here. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Maybe I don't even need the bike, right? Who says I need the bike? I've kind of been gearing all these shots around it, but you don't need it per se. Just gonna focus on infinity there. That's a good sunset, regardless of what we did with the bike or not. And look, you can already see, man, those colors are gone. It just disappears so fast. If you don't get it, you're not getting it. So try one more here, and then we'll get headed back. Yeah, don't know. What about right off the bars? That'll either look cool or it'll look silly. "35 minutes already. Ooh." And of course, you know, that's... You know what cracks me up about this? Is you chase these epic shots with your quote-unquote real camera, and you just pull out the old iPhone, camera works its magic, and it takes the picture. Like, what's the big deal, man? Why are you stressing out? I got this. That always kind of cracks me up. But that's just part of it, right? All right. Well, 35 minutes. I say we head back. All right, well, thank you. Magical sunset. Hopefully I got something to do it justice, but yeah, let's head back. Get out of the middle. Saw something run across up there. It was either a coyote or a giant jackrabbit. Could have been either. Oh yeah, I think it's a coyote. Got plenty of those out here. But anyway, on my way back, guys. Hope you enjoyed taking a quick ride with me, and hope everybody had a great day. Hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving week. You know, remember to be grateful for sure, and we should be doing that always. Doesn't matter what week it is, but definitely keep that in mind. And I hope that you guys get to be with the people that you care about and the people that you love. And if you're by yourself, I hope that, as Theo would say, that you're being good to yourself, and that you have a good week, that you have a good day, and that you get to do something that you enjoy. I think that's really important for all of us to take time, even if it's a little bit, a few minutes, you know, 30 minutes out of my day here that I managed to salvage to go out and do something fun and something that I enjoy. So I hope that you get to do that for yourself too. But anyway, we are about getting back close to home, so I'm gonna wrap it up. You guys be well. Hopefully we got some good pictures to enjoy. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, feedback, anything for me or ideas for the channel, let me know in the comments.